Welcome to Life with Jennifer. My viewers and my subscribers, I hope you're doing great. Let me take this time out to say thanks to each and every one that keep coming back to the channel, that support the live, that support the videos when I upload them. I'm telling you, I want to let you know that I appreciate you. But if you did not come and watch the videos, then it wouldn't make any sense. But I'm glad I am here for you. The information is here. So with the whole situation where going on, and Mark bring across that we could change the constitution to put in dual citizenship. So the whole argument and everybody rush out for Mark. Yeah, because you're dual citizenship and because you're British and that. Hey, me never know there's so much ignorant people we have in Jamaica. At the eye level, Darrell Vaz, me see him run out. Me see Vegas see him run out. The whole of them run out. Mark answer them now. And him then too say nothing upon it, you know. Him not come out and say nothing about the dual citizenship. Him come out and talk about the constitutional reform. And it is saddened. But for those who never know, we go pull them up, people. We pull them up from the archives of the Jamaica Gleaner. Tuesday, November 8th. 2011 at 12 a.m. We pull it up, man. We pull it up. And I show you the Prime Minister out there so people are spread false narrative. So each time I say anything about him, I make sure I have the evidence and I want him to look and say if I him in the picture and if I him this, right? So we can even tell him who was the Gleaner writer, reporter. It was Darren Luton, senior staff reporter. Same picture there too. So see if you remember that, Mr. Prime Minister. Because I not spread no rumor upon the Prime Minister of Jamaica. So Prime Minister Andrew Holness say he is in support of call to amend the Constitution to allow persons with dual allegiance to offer themselves for political office. Let me read it again. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says he is in support of call to amend the Constitution to allow persons with dual alliance to offer themselves for political office. This was Andrew Holness' words. Holness, who as leader of government business in the House of Representatives, headed a parliamentary committee to determine how to treat with the issue, said it was unfair to some members of the diaspora who are barred by the Constitution. Here, want to hear what Andrew did say, and not barred by Mark for serving in the legislature. The Jamaican Commonwealth is diaspora. And the way the law is structured now, we are given preference to the British Commonwealth. You hear that? So all I know, we still ask if Mark British. If Mark was even still British, Mark would still be able to sit in the House of Parliament because he has been living in Jamaica more than 1 year. Whereas we should really be looking at ensuring that it is the Jamaican Commonwealth, that it is able to come back to its country and participate, Holness told the Gleaner in a recent interview. Under the Constitution, persons who are under the acknowledgement of allegiance or obedience to a foreign power do not qualify to sit in Parliament. Persons who are citizens of Commonwealth countries can be elected to Parliament, providing they have lived in the country for 1 year prior to nomination day. Holness, like his predecessor, Bruce Golding. So Bruce Golding also, I believe that the law is unfair. The Commonwealth of Jamaica is not necessarily a British Commonwealth. And if we are making allowance for the British Commonwealth to be able to sit in our parliament, we should also make allowance for the Jamaican Commonwealth, which could include our diaspora in the UK, United Kingdom, Canada, and USA, United States of America, he says. I think that would be a really positive move of really integrating, especially the American diaspora. Holness added. Mr. Holness, the Archives of the Gleaner, 2011, Tuesday, to be exact, at 12 p.m. Wanna hear that? However, the opposition member at the time, who was Parliament Ronald Twait, said, we had no choice but to wait for his leadership in the Parliament Committee, and it never came. So, Ronald Twait at the time, Ronald Twait, opposition member of the Parliament, Ronald Twait, says, we had no choice but to wait for his leadership in the Parliament Committee, and it never came. So him, Holness, who was leading the charge for it to be changed in the Parliament, Ronnie Twait said they're waiting on him, but it never done. It never came. It has never been done. So not going around talking about the PMP did all heap of people got caught out. They were breaking the law. They were breaking the Constitution, as we also see now where this government break a lot of it and lose. Let us teach our people so that the people can know. Let us teach the children that the children who are listening on and don't have the information will believe false narrative. So now I want to say who have spread false narrative in the public domain. Who is it that is really spreading the false narrative? Twait recalls that the Holness Committee was established to determine whether there was need for constitutional reform to allow for dual citizens to serve in Parliament. He was put in charge of this committee. It met with no one occasion with urgent need to keep going to clarify the position. I suggested public hearing where various views can be canvassed with a view to consider to amend to the Constitution, Wade said. So Ronald Twait was in agreement and waiting on Andrew Holness to come. Lord of mercy. Oh, and at the time, you know, that was about a year ago, and he has never reconvened that committee. Mr. Holness, did you remember that? Despite the fact that I have raised the issue several times in the House, that's Ronnie Twait talking, I have written to him and to the Speaker asking what is happening to this committee, he added. In the meantime, Holness said, while the law is as it is, we must abide by the law. Let me read this again. To all the labor right then we run for TikTok and all both and all of this. Let me put it up, me gonna hear what one leader did say. In the meantime, since the committee and get together and all that, that's what it means in the meantime. Holness said, while the law is as it is, we must abide by the law. That was his closing remark. So, my viewers and my subscribers, don't be caught up in the whole Anansi story as it's circling around with people when I have no information. Here is the fact. Here is the information. And this is not no narrative. This is from the archives of the Gleaner. And you can go and research it for yourself. If this is the headline said Holness bat for dual citizenship in Parliament. Once again, my viewers and my subscribers, thank you again for keep coming back to this channel. Life with Jennifer JM. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See, information like this enough to share it, make other people see. Send it to your labor right then. Make them see it. Show the younger generation. Take them and say, look here. What you're seeing is not true. because they had agreed for the same thing now. But to use it for a political football, because people not gonna remember all of them or something, you know, unless somebody pull it out and show it to somebody. So remember to subscribe to the channel, and I am your girl Auntie Jen, and I will catch you next time, right? Bye.